Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, a prolific teacher on wealth and personal development, presents 33 timeless and unchanging laws that govern the creation, preservation, and multiplication of wealth, drawing from biblical principles, personal experiences, and global examples. The book is structured to educate, inspire, and activate the reader towards financial freedom and dominion. Each law is presented as irrevocable, meaning it applies universally, regardless of background, education, or circumstance. Summary of the 33 irrevocable laws. 1. The law of vision. Wealth begins with clear vision. Without vision, resources are wasted. Vision gives direction and purpose to money. If you can't see it, you can't seize it. 2. The law of planning. Wealth responds to structured planning. Random financial behavior leads to poverty. Strategic planning attracts provision. 3. The law of value. People don't pay for time, they pay for value. Increase in income is tied to increase in what you offer to the world. 4. The law of mentorship. Wealth flows faster when guided by those who have succeeded. Mentors help you avoid financial errors and leverage wisdom. 5. The law of work. Hard work is non-negotiable in wealth creation. Laziness is a destiny killer. Work gives birth to wealth. 6. The law of creativity. Innovation attracts wealth. Creative thinking in business, services, and life unlocks new streams of income. 7. The law of risk. All wealth comes with calculated risk. Avoiding risk means avoiding growth. Faith is required in stepping out. 8. The law of seed. You cannot harvest what you have not sown. Generosity, giving, and investment are foundational to wealth. 9. The law of focus. Distraction dissipates energy and resources. Wealth requires sustained focus on one major goal or area of strength. 10. The law of diligence. Consistent, detailed, and quality effort produces results. Excellence attracts reward. 11. The law of financial intelligence. Wealthy people understand how money works: budgeting, investing, saving, managing. Financial illiteracy leads to loss. 12. The law of leverage. Use of other people's time, skills, or money wisely can multiply wealth faster than working alone. 13. The law of multiple streams. Relying on one source of income is dangerous. Build various income channels for wealth security. 14. The law of delayed gratification. Wealthy people postpone pleasure. Poor people prioritize short-term pleasure over long-term gains. 15. The law of tithing. A portion, 10%, belongs to God. Tithing honors God and opens spiritual dimensions of wealth. 16. The law of budgeting. Wealth grows when spending is planned. Budgeting helps you live within your means and invest wisely. 17. The law of discipline. Self-control and restraint are core to lasting wealth. Discipline helps resist impulse buying and waste. 18. The law of investment. Money must be put to work. Investing in businesses, properties, or stocks allows your money to grow. 19. The law of information. The right financial information sets you apart. Knowledge is capital. 20. The law of the environment. Who and what surrounds you matters. Toxic or poor environments destroy wealth potential. 21. The law of association. Your circle determines your cycle. Rich minds sharpen you. Poor minds drag you back. 22. The law of purpose. Wealth should be tied to purpose, not just acquisition. Purpose-driven wealth creates impact and legacy. 23. The law of persistence. Building wealth takes time. Quitting too soon kills financial dreams. 24. The law of preparation. Success is when opportunity meets preparation. Prepare ahead of your breakthrough. 25. The law of integrity. Trust is a currency. Integrity sustains wealth. Dishonesty repels favor and partnerships. 26. The law of time management. Time is money. How you use your time determines your financial harvest. 27. The law of problem solving. Money follows solutions. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger your reward. 28. The law of giving. Giving is a wealth activator. It positions you for open doors, favor, and supernatural provision. 29. The law of learning. Lifelong learning keeps your mind sharp and relevant. Wealthy people are always learning. 30. The law of gratitude. Gratitude attracts more. Complaining repels blessings. Be thankful in every stage. 31. The law of faith. Wealth creation demands belief. Without faith, you won't act on opportunity or obey divine instructions. 32. The law of legacy. True wealth is generational. Think beyond today. Build for your children and beyond. 33. The law of the supernatural. The blessing of God makes rich and adds no sorrow. Divine favor and spiritual obedience are crucial to wealth that lasts. Conclusion. In 33 Irrevocable Laws of Wealth Creation, Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo presents wealth not merely as material abundance, but as a spiritual, mental, and practical discipline. The book empowers readers to take responsibility, align with biblical principles, and commit to transformation. Wealth is not a matter of chance, but of choice, character, and consistency. Like and subscribe if you ever want to grow your faith and knowledge of God's Word. For more insight, get a copy of this book.